All right, guys, here we go. Mailbag questions of the week. Now, mailbag, you guys are more than welcome to send stuff to us. Okay, we've got all these great things. You can send questions in, say, Doc, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I'll give you my 2 cents. And then we can see if we can come up with a rational answer or a way to solve a problem. So here's the first one. It says, Doc, what about the bird flu? I thought, wow, this is an interesting one. I didn't expect to see this. I'm like, what do you mean? They go, well, do we need to still be worried about it? Right? It was this big deal years ago. Is this something we still need to be concerned about? Because we got kind of a second resurgence of the flu here in the last week or two that we're seeing. And now we're like, gosh, what about these things? And they're worried. And I understand it because the mainstream likes to cry wolf and the sky is falling all the time. All you got to do is pick up any newspaper, doesn't matter who writes it. You're going to read just garbage, 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 garbage. The world's terrible. We're all going to die. We're all going to go bankrupt and poor. And you might read Boy Saves Kitten on the very last page, right? And that's what it's going to be. So it's lots of negative, 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 negative all the time. And I get it. So let's talk about this, the bird flu. Now, is there a chance that we're going to have a catastrophic flu affect the planet again? Yes, there is. All right, there's a doctor by the name of Buhner that I really, really like his work. And he says nature has a very interesting way of correcting itself, of culling the herd. It will go through and say, look, we're overpopulated, overcrowded. What can we do about this? Thin the herd, right? So you look at that and you think, oh, wow, how do we thin the herd? Well, it likes to do it with viruses and bacteria and things that can sweep through in a hurry. So is there a potential for this? There is. What can you do to avoid it? They can rush and try and make vaccines and treatments and all these things for that. They can do all that. But the real key is go back to the basics and say, what can you do? You keep your body as strong and resilient and resistant as possible. You limit the stresses. Get as many out of your life as you possibly can. If it's a bum knee, if it's a Polly walking out the door right now, if it's in-laws or outlaws, whatever it is, the idea is try to limit those stresses. Knock them down. In my world, that's the McCaffrey method. That's what we do. We balance the stress triangle. We say men are the cause of all stress, stress is the cause of all disease. We balance it. Try to clean up the mechanical stuff. Get adjusted. Exercise. Move the body. Utilize it, right? Keep the emotions in check. Try to limit all of these stressful, negative things that are bombarding us daily. And then keep that nutrition balanced. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's got to be good enough. And when you get sick, injured, ill, or tired, it has to become better. All right? That's cool. I can be good enough 70, 80% of the time. That means I can fall off the wagon a little here and there. But at the same time, when I get sick, when I get hurt, when I get tired, now I have to be better. You're training for life, guys. So whether it's a bird flu, an avian flu, a swine flu, I don't know what else we got, a possum flu, whatever comes out there, whatever it may be, make the body resistant, make it strong, make it hardy, and you'd be amazed what it can do. It's really that simple. I'm Dr. Sean McCaffrey, back in just a moment.